Hey Kiequester, so I'm looking over the passage tree before I go on to the next part, and I'm trying to figure out what route to take. Now, you can refund a lot of your points. However, you don't want to refund the entire tree. Because it just doesn't drop enough, you take forever to think. So, getting something like POE community fork, which allows you to not only copy other people's builds, because you can get their pastebin link and then you just kind of import it and put it in, but also it allows you to map out what you want to do and kind of look at your damage and min and max it if you want to, as well as plan and look through all the uniques and stuff like that. And so to some degree, I didn't do this for this character because I just kind of wanted to do, share my thoughts of it while I'm doing it. And so, what I'm thinking here is that the skill doesn't have. I don't think that getting something like this that gives melee strike range is going to increase its fissures and stuff like that, or its area. So I don't think I need to get something like that for this particular skill. Each skill is different. They'll say like they have like a radius, or they'll say like they have a melee strike range built in them, but this one doesn't seem to do that. So I don't think that getting this is particularly good. But it does have other stats in there that are good, so maybe I should get it, but I don't think so because I'm not getting the benefit from the major point of that, which is the +2 melee strike range. So I do know though that I want to pick up this large life node here and get the armor from it. I'm pretty sure I don't want this anymore, or these. I'm not going to want them because I'm planning on using the slower attacks and larger damages when I do strike. So that means that some of these nodes that I was originally planning on getting, like this one, this is 10% attack speed. That is a lot of attack speed for a two-handed melee weapon. And it's really one that if you're going to do two-handed, you want to get. But because I'm doing slower, I may not, and more methodical, and slower and heavier hits, I may not want it. I may want to just be, trying not to pick it up. But I don't know for sure. What I do know is that I need to pick up endurance charges. And I also need to go through and do the trials. In fact, what level am I right now? 36. You can do the trials at earliest at 33 after you've gotten all of them. And I didn't go through the trials in the library. I mean, it's not really that difficult, and I don't want to go back and do it, really, but you just go back to the library in the third act, and it's just kind of, you're getting shot at by a bunch of things, and you are a bunch of statues. And they don't, like, move or anything, but they do shoot rapidly, and you just kind of, if you have, like I do leap slam, you just literally jump over almost all of it and just grab it and leave. And it's usually in the upper left-hand corner. Or in the kind of the left-hand side, anyways, of the library map. Also, initially I was going to do axes, but I got that one 6-link sword to drop. Doesn't mean I'm going to do swords, I just think it's probably better if I go ahead and go with, go with two-handers. A two-hand, stats as opposed to specifics. So I could use any two-handed weapon. Thinking that I want to go up here to, because I'm doing a lot of fire. I think getting this Divine Fury is really good. So I want to go up here for this, and I want to grab the 50% increased elemental damage. And I want to come up here also to grab, I think this one, skill, as well as this here. And I think because of how this gets a boost from endurance charges, this is probably as far as I'm going to want to go there. Whereas down this, and then I also want to eventually get this big life wheel, which has a lot of life in it. I don't do this for every character, because sometimes it is going out of your way, and in fact you should consider it, because there are a lot of people who I watch, or there are some people who I've watched before, and or read their builds, and they've gone up to this life wheel every time, and it's like if you just instead reroute your path a little bit, or you pick up the major nodes around you, around where you're pathing, you actually get more life than going to the knife node, or similar, or even the same amount. So that's something else you might want to look out for, is that when pathing, where you can pick up life and how much you want. Usually you want about like 150% increase. So it's like, as if you're going for a life build. If you're going for an ES build, or I mean energy shield build, that's completely different. Or if you're going a hybrid between the two, that's different, and you'll build it a different way. Anyways, so I think that going down this way, I want to pick up, maybe I still do want to pick up Wrecking Ball. Maybe not. I'm most definitely going to want to pick up these endurance charges, and this is just so much attack damage I probably have to pick it up for two-handed. I may actually pick up this Executioner one. Increased area effect to be killed recently. That's actually pretty good. Low life, by the way, it tells you in the thing. Oh no, it doesn't tell you. Low life's like, I think 30% or less. Or is it 20% or less on bosses? Or any mob. Yeah, I'm not going with crit though, so I don't really need these nodes. Let's see if I went with axes. I know for sure, oh, you can go here, or go here. Oh, I need to go here. But, because I'm not going axes at the moment, and I'm just going two-handed, it's it changes things a little bit. Maybe I'll go here for that life leech and drop this attack set, although this gives me a lot of life leech too. Decisions. This is also why it's good to map it out before you do this. Oh, this would be good too. This lava lash. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna head this way and get this lava lash. Probably pick up these nodes. I might do. Probably will end up using Fortify. Fortify is a really good defensive ability. I'm gonna pick up this life here. And I'll probably pick up this. Yeah, I'll probably pick up this, and I don't need that though, because I don't need the attack speed. It's kind of funky building things. And you know what, if it turns out that the attack speed thing is not that great, then not having high attack speed is not that good, then I'll switch it around. But you can see there's a lot of decisions to make, and I don't in particular know quite which way I'm going to go first, so I think right now though I'm going to go up this way. And yeah, I'm going to go here first. I'm going to pick up these life nodes. And then, let's see, with nothing else you can always count. And I think it would be better to go here, pick up this, and continue up. Oh man, you know, I spent the entire time talking about how I'm going to map this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave out this video. This was just kind of part of my Let's Play where I talk about planning out kind of my thoughts and things. And maybe I spent too much time on it, but you can kind of get the idea of how much thought I'm putting into it, and how much thought you may want to put into it, because like I said, you don't want to rewrite the entire tree, because it's kind of it's almost like a waste of time. But once you have everything plotted out and you know where you want to go, you can just quickly pull it up and put points and then move, and put points and move. Anyways, I'll talk to you in the next video.